Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see, the Titans taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Titans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Dude, people still fill in the stands. And he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Titans offense will be first on the attack. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
And the Titans will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down for the tackle. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to sneak it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On the move, it's Roach. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Taylor wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Sherman. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Finds his target down the middle.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Bringing the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Titans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it on the option. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. Hands it off. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Boise State took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for that trip back to southwestern Idaho. Never underestimate the importance of a road win, and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Titans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 25. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give from the gun.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They'll try the run, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's loose. He's at the... and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, is because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Titans will punt this one away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it. Touchdown, Old Dominion. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice job by the offense there, setting up the play-action pass. They ran the ball the last play, so the defense saw run action this time. A lot of guys bit downhill. The quarterback had a chance to find his target outside. He puts it up in the air. Receiver does his job. They connect for the long score.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The RPO, it's complete.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. To the air, it's Beebe. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Smallwood. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Handoff from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Monarchs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Rides the back and leaves it. Wide open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, ODU. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Fellas, a battle in the Beaver State today. A lot of green, a lot of orange in the stands. Whenever Oregon and Oregon State have at it, and here's the latest. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To throw, it's Beebe. Here's the pressure. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Got room to work. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jet. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The play action fake. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either.
Dropping back, it's Beebe.
Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Wants to fire on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Takes it the other way.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the score. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Taylor wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. To the ground with the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
The Monarchs will kick it away to crank up the second half. Out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Breaks into the open.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. Gets rid of it. Caught close to the marker, it's Haynes. tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Titans have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. Makes a man miss.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Cousins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's going to throw deep right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He slides that just inside the right upright. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot.
Great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to...
Tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He'll pull it on the read. He's out past the 35. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the 1st half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the 2nd half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They'll run the screen. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Grabbed behind the line, it's Warren. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose on the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Monarchs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll do it himself. Fights off a defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Give to the running back. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Johnson looking to throw. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 3rd and goal where the strong come through. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Back to throw, it's Bailey. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. Plows through the defense. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to run it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Titans will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. He makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Haynes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Under fire. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On target to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Johnson wants to throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Maddox. Turning it on. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
How impressive has this guy been throwing the ball today, especially after the game he had last week throwing 3 interceptions. He turned the page. He got himself focused for this game, and he's been making outstanding decisions all day long.
The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The give as they work on that clock. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Gets it out fast. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Syracuse had an impressive showing at home, and I know the fans inside the dome are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people.
Dropping back, it's Bailey.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business.